Greetings, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Thrash Pondo here. And after much deliberation, I've decided to start up again with my Wretched Recaps. And what could be more wretchedly recap than a Star Trek Special Edition? This was actually given to me by mega friend of channel John Doe, or Jimmy Neutron if you'd prefer, or as I call him, Neutron John. Or you can call him Ray, or you can call him Jay. But anyway, he sent me this really awesome Star Trek. I believe it's part of their Star Trek Fleet Academy series, and it features our old friends, the Gorn. What could be a more impressive kickback into the Wretched Recap field? And here we see a shuttlecraft bopping along on its own business. Commander says something about thank you very much for joining us on this mission there, Mr. Chekhov. Ooh, Chekhov. At least we know we have at least one of the original cast members in this episode. And they start talking to this doctor here. And they're saying, oh, doesn't it feel good that we're able to bring all these emergency medical supplies to a planet suffering from a a pandemic? Yes, in the future, planets suffer from global pandemics. Interesting hypothetical. But uh-oh, they're hit with some kind of plasma weapon. Remember the Gorn's plasma weapons? Oh dear. And they have to make an emergency crash on this alien planet. Up, and here we see the Gorn. And the Gorn are like, Commander. Yes, they talk with that very sort of annoying voices. And they say, oh, look, it's the humans. Perhaps they're coming to attack. And the commander, who's a KG1, says, oh, no, 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 no. These are the ones who were merciful with us. We shall be merciful with them. Let's put together a rescue party and go and save them. And the survivors are down on the planet, and they're pretty shook up. And they're saying, let's see if we can't get heads or tails of this planet. And while they're making both heads or tails, one of them walks into what is possibly the most obvious booby trap in recorded history. Two massive logs about to come smashing in together. Very similar to a little stunt they did in the Family Guy years ago, where Peter tried to get a new hat. And, well, he got his new hat, but kablammo. And these guys are pretty freaked out. They go, the people on this planet must be really, really hostile. We should be on guard. And lo and behold, they see Gorn vessels come in, and they're like, oh no, the Gorn! They're coming to attack us, even though we've clearly landed on one of their planets. And this bald dude, who looks like Aleister Crowley, he starts, or Anton LaVey, or one of those guys, he starts getting a little trigger happy. And when the Gorns say, you know what the problem here is? You can't really use our universal translators until we get real close. And, well, guess what? They try to get real close, and kablooey! This causes the other Gorn to say, you know what? That really wasn't cool. Maybe we should wipe these guys out. But you see, the doctor is a person of reason, and she reasons that maybe the Gorns were trying to help, and maybe just trying to protect themselves. Unfortunately, the Gorns are like, maybe they've come here to kill us, so they put together a counterattack. And the Federation dudes are like, okay, it looks like we got ourselves two choices here. We somehow convinced these guys that it was a little bit of an oops-a-daisy, and they let us off the hook, or we slug it out. I don't think slugging it out's much of an option with these weaponry they got here. And here's the good news. Doctor manages to bring the medical officer, Gorn, back to health, and he says, let me talk to my peeps. I can convince them that you tried to kill me out of all innocence. And that's what he does. And all of a sudden, this becomes an episode of Three's Company it was all just a big misunderstanding. And hilarity ensues. And except for this one guy who, yeah, he's toast. But everyone else is happy, and they make a little joke about how, gee, these humans kind of get under your skin, huh? Ha 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 ha. And that is the end of this wretched recap. Just with a couple of little tidbits I just wanted to share with you folks. Now, as you probably know, the Gorn in the original series was played by Billy Blackburn. who also played the rabbit in the Shore Leave episode, which, of course, has left me with one of my favorite dad jokes of all time. I guess he is here today and gone tomorrow. Oh, and one other last bit. The original Shore Leave that the whole Gorn sub franchise was released at, well, that was part of a short story that was written originally by Frederick Brown back in the 1940s, which also was called The Arena. And that's all the little tidbits I got for you guys for right now. In fact, that's all I got for you guys right now. Be good, be safe, be careful, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all again very, 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 very soon. Peace.